Oxford is more of a who you know than a what you know university. It doesn't test your academic ability, it tests kind of how sociable your parents are and kind of the background that you come from.
I want to begin by asking you what education is.
I think it's the provision of knowledge to our people, really, without wishing to sound too grandiose.
Then it's for your future. It is for bright future.
Why do you think people go to school? What's the point?
Do you think they need it?
I mean, I certainly really valued my time. It's a long time ago now.
I'm interested in like a lot of different subjects, politics being one, sciences, all that sort of stuff.
Even if you don't want to go to university, it shows an employer that you can apply yourself.
Then you can get a job, you can be successful in whatever you want to do.
Personally, I mean, I made the most of the student loans company, so I'll pay it back eventually. I think you just got to pick a degree that's going to fund it in the future.
I just wouldn't have been able to afford it.
People are now surveying their options at the age of 16, 17 and thinking, well, why should I pay £9,000?
What are the sort of worries that people have now?
Well, now they've hiked the price.
If you actually want to do what you're going to be studying, because otherwise it's just a lot of money to be just sort of going to get pissed and...
I think it is a bit unfair that that opportunity and that education is only open to people from certain social circles.
A lot of them don't really think of university as an option anyway, so, which is
sort of the people from a less well-off background.
I think it's really important. I'm in favour of as many people going to university as possible, but I can see why they're thinking it's not a viable option now.
You go to university because everyone else does, and then I suppose whether or not you appreciate that you're there is when you make something of your education.
It's my own fault that I'm on the new fee system because I failed my first year of A-levels. I've had a weird sort of polar thing. I've had a lot going on with my dad, but my stepmom and my mum and my stepdad.
You get the true troopers and then the dropouts.
I've had the whole really appalling first year, and then now we're doing actually really well.
With or without you, I cannot exist. Something in that man.
Do you have any views on Oxford University itself?
It's difficult to answer that question without sounding as if I'm indulging in a little bit of sour grapes.
Yeah, well, I heard that Oxford universities are like the best in the world, but I don't think so.
I think everybody knows it's a world-class institution.
I don't think it's good. People who study here are like, they're all the same, you know? They're all conservative and you know what I mean.
Quite old-fashioned.
You know, it's relatively inexpensive to get to Oxford University if you're good enough, as opposed to sort of some of the top American universities.
thinking of North America, like Canada or the US.
There are a lot of students at Brookes that could have gone to Oxford and could have had the opportunity to achieve, but didn't get that because they don't know anybody.
Look at the percentage of people who go to Oxford University who went to independent schools. It's still criminally high. I think really, yes, it certainly is still very much a closed shop to the majority of the population, and they really need to show a little bit more vigour in doing something about that and making sure that all sectors of society are represented properly. Yeah.
When you're skillful and when you're intelligent enough, you don't need school.
You don't want to sell cheeseburgers for the rest of your life, get a degree.
They should be like free, you know, everybody should do whatever they want.